What up, Dokkanners? Welcome back to Toonami for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Today's video is going to be a reflection of what has happened on Global and Dokkan. Global and Dokkan. I'm tired. I just streamed for 5 hours, so I'm recording this right after going for 5 hours. So if I stutter, if I'm all over the place, forgive me, but I will do my best. So Global and JP, that's what I meant. The Part 2 celebration has begun for the worldwide campaign. And let's go over the news. Obviously, this has already been going around for a little bit, so you might already know what's going on. But this is something I typically do when new celebrations, new campaigns drop. I like to go through it for the first time myself. I didn't really get to do that this time around because I was streaming, so live as I was streaming, I was skimming through the stuff because I don't want to actually read it very slowly. That would just take away from the stream experience. By the way, if you want to see the stream, I will link that in the description. 5 hours. A lot of stuff happened in those 5 hours, so if you want to be entertained or if you're really bored and you got nothing else to watch, check out the stream. I will time code everything in there so you guys can actually go through. Anyway, let's go and check out the news on this campaign. New stages have been added to the story event Showdown, the Ultimate Final Battle. Extreme EZArea Majin Buu Saga is also available. Don't miss out on the Extreme Z Awakening of Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Hercule and Buu. So, you can now awaken those free-to-play units to their TUR level, and then you can take them to the next level by Extreme Z Awakening using the EZArea. I know a lot of people don't like it. I myself loved it, had a blast doing it on stream. Check that out if you want to run that with me. Other worldwide events, including the Showdown on the Supreme Kai's Planet Worldwide Showdown Campaign, Let's Make a Huge Spirit Bomb Worldwide Co-op Campaign will also be available. I believe that has to do with the JP versus Global thing, but we'll look at that in a second. New SSR Vegeta Angel, who can be Dokkan Awakened into an LR, will show up on the top Legendary Summon. So, we know that there's going to be a new unit. We thought that there would be a double LR summon, but unfortunately there is not. It is just the one unit, and it is starting off as a Super Saiyan, or not Super Saiyan, an SSR Vegeta Angel. So we will look at that in a bit. There's a new movie, so if you log into your game post the celebration for the first time, you will get that movie. I don't need to show you that one. You can just log into your game and find it. We got special missions. We'll take a look at that in a bit. That all starts as soon as the campaign begins. Showdown on Supreme Kai's Planet, Worldwide Showdown Campaign. So that's the JP versus Global one. And that started already. And apparently Global lost. And by lost, I mean that we won. So I'll just talk about it right now. The winning item is the Goku. The losing item is the Vegeta. Everybody wants Vegeta. And on my stream, I was being told that, that JP was tanking so much that they were dominating and not dominating. Global was dominating. So it looks like, depending on when you're watching this, it may have already happened, but I believe Global is set to lose or win decisively so that JP would get the Vegeta. So I mentioned this on my Twitter. I mentioned this on my stream. Let's get the Vegeta. It's not like I was going to make much of a difference, but yeah, it's really funny. Hopefully there's some analytics later on we can check. Top Legendary Summons. So this is the unit, Super Saiyan. Why do I keep saying Super Saiyan? I'm tired. SSR Vegeta Angel, who happens to be physical, which I called, so I'm proud of that. He is the new LR, and they also have the Majin Vegeta, the AGL Majin Vegeta, re-releasing in this banner. So he will be getting his super attack animation revamped, and I will probably make a different video for a comparison between the old and the new. Just like for the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I'm pretty sure the animation for the 18 key is going to be changed, but people were saying that the 12 key was. We'll see. We'll see. The story event for the Showdown Ultimate Final Battle has been re-released. The 4 new stages have been added. You are going to need to do all of those, not only to max out your 2 free-to-play units, but also you have to complete every single stage, every single difficulty at least once if you want to trigger the EZArea. So a lot of people on my stream were asking me, hey Toon, how are you able to access the Extreme EZArea? I can't find it. I can't find it. The reason is because you have to complete all of the 3 story events. The Supreme Kai story event where you earn the Tech Supreme Kai. You have to do the World Tournament one where you get the Spopovich. And you also have to do the one where you get Goku and Hercule from this new story event. I have this image up here because Twitter is evil. And I need to cover up some things on Twitter. So expect to see that little image when we go to Twitter. It's getting really difficult to navigate through Twitter during a single take video. There are some serious landmines out there, so that's what that image is for. You'll see that in a second. So this is the Extreme EZArea page, so if you were curious about which units you'd have to bring, this is your complete comprehensive list. Now, there are going to be some units that Global doesn't even have to worry about. So if you are on Global, don't worry about the dabura. Don't worry about the Supreme Kai, or the West Supreme Kai, the AGL1, because we don't have that TUR yet. And I believe that that is it. Oh, and the Int, Kai, and Kibito. Other than that, everybody else is fair game. So what I like to do is I like to tag my units with the EZArea label, so that when I have to ultimately choose my EZArea teams, all I have to do is go to that tag and then choose the Majin Buu Saga, and I can find all of the EZArea units in there. It's very convenient. I'll actually show you in just a second. So this is the collection of units that you have to use. On stage 1, you have to have Hercule Buu, Spopovich Yamu, Gohan. And then on stage 2, you have to have these 4 units. So the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you have to have the 3 units that you can get from the story event that I don't think has anything to do with the EZArea. So there's a lot of grinding that's involved on this. I'm trying to see if I can find the actual story event. It's not here. Is it gonna show the... Okay. It's not gonna show. I'm gonna have to find it on the spot. That kind of sucks. So let me see if I can find it. It is the story event that... Okay, you know what? This is one. This is 1, this is 2. These are the 2 story events that need to be completed. You have to complete all of these, start to finish, all the difficulties. Same with this one. And then I for the life of me, I can't find that other one. In fact, you know what? Let me switch over to the game. I'll show you in the game. So in the game, if you go to events, to get those 3 units, you have to go to story, and it will be right here. Evil Revive the most fearsome Majin. So in here, you have to go to the stage that gives you the chocolate pieces, stage 5, and then you have to farm out enough of those chocolate pieces where you would then have to go to the treasure shop and buy enough of them so that you can buy Goku, Gohan, and Goten. So if you are not a fan of free-to-play, you are going to hate this. You are going to hate this. I love it. I already had this done a while ago, but if you are not someone who likes to do this stuff, well, you have my condolences, because this is going to be pretty terrible for you. So that is the situation with the EZArea. You got to do all of this stuff to even get into the EZArea. And then once you do, you have to run with the Hercule and Buu as your lead. Thankfully, he will be a key plus 377% stat lead. It was actually a surprisingly smooth run for free-to-play as well as pay-to-play. So I tried this. The first level, I ran that free-to-play. So out of these units, I ran the free-to-play ones like the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who is a surprisingly great option. If you don't have this guy rainbowed, you might want to consider it, or at least just use him, because he does some pretty good damage. He's got type advantage as well. And then I use some battlefield units. The free-to-play side is very, very favorable for this run, so you're not going to have too much problem. On the 5-year, when I was doing the Extreme Z area for the Vegeta Raditz and the Broly, I struggled quite a bit with free-to-play. It was actually pretty tough. This time around, it's a lot easier, so you'll have fun. And it has the right amount of challenge. It's not a cakewalk. There is a bit of a challenge involved, but you can get it done. I think I lost once, just because I was misplaying. I was distracted by talking to the chat during the stream and all that. Overall, I had a very positive experience with this run. So that is the Extreme Z area for Majin Buu Saga. Let's continue looking at the news and move on in the campaign. So that's the EZArea. Legendary Summon. Hercule Extreme Z Awakened. So this was a point of contention for a lot of people on my stream, because some of us were not able to get access to the medals needed to awaken the Hercule. So how you actually get these medals is you go to the Zenny shop, and you should be able to see 3 medals right here. The reason why I haven't been able to see it is because of my timer. And apparently, so the reason why I was freaking out was because everybody was seemingly getting it, but I wasn't. So I tweeted, something. So here we go. Let me get the image out here. Let me go over to Twitter. I tweeted at Goresh. All right, this was during my live stream. Help me! I don't see the Hercule EZA medals in the Zenny shop. I'm live, by the way. And this is what he replied with. So thank you, Goresh. Appreciate that. But basically, what happened? This was me. What happened was my Zenny shop clock is different, and apparently, when you start playing Dokkan, you activate that Zenny shop timer. So it varies for every single person. I never thought about that because, you know, when you start the game, you're not aware of what's happening, so you can't really keep track of certain things like this. I always thought that everything that happens in the game is uniform across the board for everybody. When we have our daily logins, it's uniform, relatively speaking, for most people. So I thought that this was one of those things, but apparently it's not. So like when you start the game, if you start playing the game at 6 in the morning, which I apparently did, then your Zenny shop will start at 6 o'clock in the morning. So as you can tell, if you can do the math, I am 6 hours away from, okay, no, not 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I am 6 hours away from the shop reopening. And when it does, I will buy my first 3 medals. And apparently, in order to awaken the Hercule, you are going to need 45 of these medals. So let me go back to the Dokkan Wiki. You are going to need 10, 15, 20. So that is 45 medals. You get these medals from the Baba shop, and each one is apparently 3 million Zenny. That is a lot. Now, a lot of people were saying this is too much. People were kind of upset about it. But keep in mind that this unit, this Hercule, is all about being filthy rich. He's the world champ. He has all this money. So the fact that this unit has to do this much, you have to pay this much Zenny to get the unit LR'd, kind of speaks to the identity of the unit. So I'm not upset with this, especially since I have just a bunch of Zenny. I have the max. So I'm not going to have any problems, but I know a lot of people are going to struggle with this. It's going to take you a bit of time, but if you're able to buy all of the Zenny, if you're able to buy all of the medals every single day, it will take you 15 days, which is 2 weeks and 1 day, to max out this Hercule. And when you do, you will get this EZArea Hercule. We've already been over this before, so I'm not going to go over it again. But if you want to check out how I recommend you build the unit, check out my video previously on the channel, where I go over some sample builds for some of these free-to-play units. So that is the next batch of news. I am apparently going to be one of the last people to awaken the Hercule and Buu. Why does that surprise me? Why does that surprise me? I'm the last in everything in this game, apparently. Let's move on. Extreme Super Battle Road. Extreme Super Battle Road is now live. You will see on the channel, if you haven't already, that I have done a couple runs. It is... I thought it was way worse than it actually is. And maybe I picked the easier ones, but I just gotta tell you, I beat the first Super Battle Road on my first try. Me, the guy who got lapped by Goresh. I beat Extreme Super Battle Road on my very first try. I'm proud to say. So, I think for veteran players, these Extreme Super Battle Roads are going to be a bit of a challenge at first, but then eventually you'll be able to get the hang of it and just run through it, no problem. But it's still going to be fun for a lot of people. Fun new challenge, so have fun with it. Try doing some no items. I can't wait to see some of those runs. I will eventually move into those as well. For right now, I just want to beat them all. I want to get the new EZArea for the LR Gohan. That is my main priority for that. Then we've got the Infinite Dragon Ball History event. This roster is now available, and it is apparently going to be the Majin Buu. All the reincarnations, not the reincarnations, the various forms of the Majin Buu. Where is that? Oh, we have to go to the actual events information, so we'll jump there now. Infinite Dragon Ball History should be right here. And at the very end, you can see Stage 10, Fat Buu, Evil Buu, Super Buu, Gotenks, Bukkalo, Buuhan, South Kai. That's interesting that he is second to last. South Kai absorbed Buu, and then Kid Buu. So apparently there is a mission involved where you have to beat this within 26 turns, which is terrifying. And I am curious to see what could possibly be causing you to have to take 26 turns to beat that. Really? Hold on. I'm going to look it up right now. Infinite Dragon Ball History. Let's go. Babadi's Army. Oh, it's not here. Wait a second. Hello. It's not here. Interesting. It is not on the Dokkan Wiki. Alright. Never mind. As of right now, it is not on the Dokkan Wiki. So, just kidding. Whatever it is, you apparently have to beat it in 26 turns, so have fun with that. I haven't dealt with it yet. I will worry about it later on. Actually, let me check the missions. We'll just check the missions. Clear stage 10, blah, 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 blah. Once under special condition, you have to have 3 Super Saiyan 3s on the team. You have to have 3 Last Resort units on the team. Can you run both at the same time? I think it's possible. I think it's possible. Special condition, defeat it within 26 turns. What the heck, dude? 26 turns? Really? Okay. Must be really tough. Must be really tough. So hopefully you guys have had fun with that already. I haven't tried it. I'll probably try it in the next day or two. We have some more Elder Kai summons. I have officially stopped caring about these. I have over 100. I never seem to run out. So Elder Kais are there if you want to catch up on your summons and your SA boosts. Golden Week will be starting this weekend from the Friday to the Sunday, and then the same thing next week. So you can get more extra rewards. That's nice. And I believe that that is it. That is it for part 2 as far as the campaign breakdown. Now let's take a look at the specifics. So this is the Hercule. You can buy the Awakening Medal 3 times per day, like I said, so 15 days. You'll have the Extreme Z Awakening. Let's take a look at the missions. Missions, if you get them all done, apparently you get a sticker. So if you guys haven't seen my sticker video, I go over all of the animations courtesy of DBZ World, and then I make a decision on which one I want to upgrade. There are actually some pretty cool ones, so I would strongly recommend you go check out my video. You can speed it up if you want, just mute it. Check it out and see some of those animations, because some of them are really, really cool. For example, let me actually show you. One of the units that I used on my Super Battle Road run is actually probably my favorite sticker unit. And that is Omega Shenron. Look at this. That is incredible. That is incredible. And then also, my other favorite is another unit that I never thought I would like this much. But look at Janemba. Look at that evil, polluted-looking aura. That energy flow looks so sinister. So I would highly recommend you go check out my video. The link, it's not going to be in the description. There's going to be too many links in there. Just go to my channel. It was posted about 4 or 5 days ago, so you can check it out and see for yourself. Let's go to the missions and see what the actual missions are. Daily missions, pretty standard, boilerplate. We've got a couple potential orb missions here. I like that. Some sleeping Kais, some grand Kais. Winning Extreme Z Battle 5 times gives you a full set of grand Kais. That's pretty cool. You get some meat, some sleeping Kai, or regular Kais, so there's some pretty decent rewards here. Now, the JP versus Global situation. Apparently people were giving me a rundown as I was streaming that Global was shattering JP in terms of this thing. So everybody wants the losing unit, which is the Vegeta, but it looks like Global's going to be getting the Goku because there's just more Global players in general. Let's see, what does it take? Include the characters for the showdown. The number of stages cleared by the Japanese version versus the international version will be recorded. And on the side that cleared more stages will be the winner. Boo! Depending on the result, either Super Saiyan Goku or Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel will join the team. Personal missions are also available corresponding. Awesome rewards including 10 stones, 7 celebration ticket summons can be obtained. You can obtain the showdown mission rewards after completing. You can check the mission progress at mission. So we'll jump to the mission and see what the stats are right now. But if we win, which we probably will apparently, because Global has no control, we will get this stupid Goku. We have 1 billion Super Saiyan Gokus. I don't understand why people were so against the Vegeta. Vegeta, Super Saiyan Angel. There's only one other unit. A couple people commented on my last video when I asked the question, so thank you, Toons. You know who you are. There's only one Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel in the game, and he's not very good. So this would have been a nice collector's item to have for a gimmicky, free-to-play team or a theme team. This would have been nice, but no, we're not getting it. So JP, have fun with that. Don't choke on it. Only players who have completed the personal missions can obtain the showdown mission rewards. Okay. So, yeah, these are all the personal mission rewards. Who cares? Global lost. I'm more upset about that. Let's go check the missions. Let's go see the breakdown. Showdown missions. Oh, you know what? Okay. Now I don't know. I thought before on the stream it seemed like we were doubling up on JP. But it looks like Global is only winning by 30%, which is not nearly as bad as before. Keep on working, JP. Global players, if you have a JP account, log into the JP account. Do your part. Sabotage. Global must not win. Okay? Don't do it. I mean, do it for them. When is this decided? Let me go back and see the date for the showdown. When is it actually decided? The showdown. Where is it? Hang on. Showdown mission. When is it actually decided? Will be decided. Where does it say? It doesn't say anywhere. I don't know where. Oh, it goes until the 24th. Oh, no. It goes until the 17th. So we've got 2 more days. So, global players, just don't play. Please. Just focus on Super Battle Road and Infinite Dragon Ball History. I want the Vegeta. Do it for me, guys. Everyone on the global side, just do it for me. What's the harm in that? So that is pretty much it for this new campaign, the rundown. The summoning will be taking place tomorrow. As far as the timing, I'm not exactly sure. This is what I hate. See, here they give you a time, 9:14-2100 to 9:17-2059. On here, it says 9:15, no time, to 10:04-2359. So, I'm guessing we had this before, and I forgot what it meant. Let me actually go to the DBZ Space schedule and see if we actually have the official time, because I'd rather give you accurate information than speculate. It doesn't show on DBZ Space schedule. It's just going to happen on the 15th. That's about all I can tell you, and you're just going to have to stay tuned and maybe find out on Twitter or something. Follow me on Twitter. So now, the last thing that I want to go over before we end this video is to jump over to Twitter one last time and go over the animations and the unit itself. So I know you guys have probably already seen this, because it's been circulating for quite a bit, but I wanted to do this on video just again to give my thoughts and record it. I did do a live reaction on my stream, so that does kind of take away from the candidness of this, but I still had a really fun time watching it, and I would not mind watching it again. So, Worthy Rivals, Ki +4, 150% across the board. He is a physical unit. Raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy. Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta Angel. And then there's Super Saiyan 3 Goku in the background. That's a really cool card art. So let's move on and take a look at the rest of it. Super Physical, Ki +4, and 100% across the board for physical. Yep. Super Attack, raises defense, causes colossal damage to the enemy. And then passive, attack and defense +70%, plus an additional attack and defense +4% each time Ki rises by 1, up to 70. Ki rises by 1. I'm guessing that means when you pick up orbs, if you pick up 4 orbs, then your Ki would rise up 4 times. Okay, you're physical, but you pick up 4 STR orbs. Your Ki would go up 4 times, which means you would get 16% attack and defense extra. If you picked up 4 physical orbs, your Ki would go up twice as much, so you'd actually get 8. So I believe that would mean you'd get 32% attack and defense. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with that, but I believe that's how that works. Ki +3, when the name of an ally who is attacking in the same turn, or an enemy includes Goku, without either of these guys, Youth, Captain Ginyu, Jr., etc., plus an additional Ki +3 when there's a Majin Buu Saga category ally whose name includes Goku attacking in the same turn. Basically, the point of this, don't think about it, just include Goku. Because if you don't, this doesn't work, and that's all you care about. Okay, so now we got the active skill, Vegeta and Kakarot. Can be activated when there's a Majin Buu Saga category ally whose name includes Goku attacking in the same turn. Is this actually blocking it? It kind of is. It is blocking it. Can be activated when there's a Majin Buu Saga category ally whose name includes Goku attacking in the same turn starting from the 3rd turn from the start of the battle. Once only. Active skill effect, Ki +1, attack +59%, defense +78% for 1 turn. 59, I know, the 5-9 is Goku. There's like a Goku equivalent, or you pronounce that as Goku or something like that in Japanese? Because Goku Day, May 9th. I don't know what 78 is, but I'm assuming it has something to do with Vegeta. So if you guys know the specifics, be sure to let me know in the comments. And then the attack breakdown. So raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy. And then causes mega colossal damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. And then for the active, or not the active skill, the partner super attack. The partner super attack is pretty freaking cool. Can be activated when Ki is 18 or more with a Majin Buu Saga category ally whose name includes Goku attacking in the same turn. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and massively lowers defense. That is the partner super. They officially have titled it the unit super attack. I don't like that. So I'm just going to call it partner super attack. Shout out to Hydros. Now, the last thing that I want to do is go over the attack animation. This is the thing that I was talking about. I reacted to this live on my stream, but I want to do it again so that you guys can kind of walk through my mindset as I'm looking at this. So let me turn off the music and play the animation right now. That looks pretty cool. The main thing that I like about this is the nostalgia factor. So that right there, the frames were a little weird, and that, for me, at this point in the game's lifespan, kind of hurts it, but it still looks so great. So great. And I love this part in the show. I love this part in the show.
Really are something else. Damn you, Kakarot. Can't believe a battle-loving, kind-hearted saiyan like even exists. Only you can do this. You are number one.
Okay, I'm just gonna pause it right there. I'm not a fan of the last part. This is cool. They really give him that moment to reflect. I like that. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like this version. Only you can do it. You're number one. I like the original dub that they did where they did the, I'm going to try to actually include it. My voice isn't the greatest on this one, so forgive me, but I'm doing it because, hey, it's my video.
You're better than me, Kakarot. You are the best.
Yeah, it works. But then this looks so cool. Minute of Desperation. I recognize that the instant that I saw that, that is actually the name of the episode that this happens in the show. So what makes this so appealing to me is the nostalgia factor, the feels, the emotions that come back when I watch this, because that was some of the most heartbreaking slash just tense moments in Dragon Ball. Seeing Vegeta cast aside his pride and actually taking one for the team, putting his life on the line. He was literally about to die. He was seconds away from death. It was so tense and so powerful. Seeing Vegeta finally admitting that Goku was better, there was just so much to that scene. So seeing this brings back all of those like tragic feels that I had back then, and I like it. But if I can be objective, this is not the best animation that we've seen. It's not like we can expect each and every animation to be better than the last. No, that's unreasonable to think that. After all, this is a mobile game. But I just need to say that this one doesn't compare to other previous animations. For example, most notably, the UI, STR UI Goku. That one, to me, is still by far the best animation. And then probably after that would either be one of the 5-year fusions or the buuhan. Buuhan has some pretty... No, you know what? Maybe buuhan, maybe Vegito. I think this one ranks under those in general. But as far as nostalgia and feels, I like this one a lot. This has got to be one of my new, not favorites, but one of the LRs that I would prefer to have. So I'm definitely going to do my part to summon and try to get this guy. I don't need to go for a rainbow on this one. I don't think I'm going to want to do that until we get to the blue dudes over on Global, because I know JP's already had that. That's probably the next unit that I want rainbowed, that I want really, really badly. But this one is still pretty cool. Seeing him do this was really, really cool. This shot right here where you see Goku with the background looking like that, that's when he talks about how he shows mercy on everyone he fights, but he doesn't fight to kill. Just all of that, all of those feels come rushing back. So great job, Dokkan. Great job bringing back the essence of this Minute of Desperation. I really like that. Again, Minute of Desperation. The name of the episode. The name of the actual episode. Let me remove the image blocking here. Minute of Desperation. That is the name of the episode. Minute of Desperation is the 6th episode in the Kid Buu saga, the 280th overall. And look at that. Screenshot right there. I love it. One of my favorite episodes of all time in Dragon Ball Z. So that is pretty much it for the video. I know I rambled on a little bit. Wow, almost 30 minutes. This was just a reflection on everything going on in Part 2. Overall, I think that this is a decent amount. For the fact that this is the biggest celebration of all time, I'm still not over the fact that Part 1 was a little lacking. But hey, there's plenty of stuff for us to do in Part 2. So if you guys are thinking about Part 1, you might as well stop. It's over. Just worry about Part 2. Have fun with the Extreme Super Battle Road. It's not just a matter of beating it. You want to get style points in there as well. So if you think you're done after beating all the Super Battle Roads, think again. Go back in, try doing it with no items. Try maybe toon locking it. Who knows? There's a lot of stuff that you can do now. Not only just the link farming. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. And let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on this new LR animation? Where does it rank in your mind? Is it better than everything you've seen? Does it rank below UI just like me? Does it rank below the 5-year fusions? Does it rank below Buuhan and Vegito? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And also, if you guys have seen this video up to this point, I want you to write in the comments,
You finally achieved it.
you don't have to write it You obviously can't write in that voice, but just, you know what I mean. Just write that. So I can know which one of you is the true Toon. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly. Wow, 30 minutes!